Sergio, one of the toughest businesses to be in these days would be the brick and mortar bookstore. You found one that is struggling to stay alive. What do you got?
Well, Hakim's Bookstore and Gift Shop has been a landmark in West Philadelphia for decades, man, specializing in selling African-American books. Yvonne Blake's father, Dawud Hakim, started the business in 1959.
He became interested in African-American history after reading 2 books by J.A. Rogers.
Now, when he passed in 1997, he left the bookstore to Yvonne and her sisters. Recently, the bookstore started to fill the vicious cycle of, every struggling small business, even cutting their business hours and days from 6 days a week down to 2 days a week.
We were under the impression people had stopped reading books. We have found out since the articles that have been written that people are very much interested in brick and mortar stores and purchasing books.
Now, the family members will volunteer to run it, but that wasn't enough. Yvonne went back and forth in her mind thinking about if she was going to shut it down. But when people heard about it closing permanently, old customers flooded in to show some support.
I love small business. Small business is the backbone of the country, certainly the economy in our area. These are the largest employers if you add them all together. But Borders was a huge company that went under in 2011. Barnes & Noble's is losing, literally, they're hemorrhaging money. Losing tens of millions of dollars a year. Amazon is putting most of these guys out of business.
I never knew about the store, so I felt, I'm not from West Philly, so I don't go down there anyway, so I wouldn't have known, but if I would have known about it, forget Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, I would support my community.
As an avid book lover, I love to have an actual book in my hands and flip the pages. But now that I have an iPad, it's just so much easier to download the book. I've got like 14 books on my iPad. It's the sign of the times, and they are changing. And unfortunately, bookstores are just not able to keep up.
What about the family? Because the one thing you don't get if you're on a major company, you're doing it online, you download it to the Kindle, you don't get the characters that run these places.
She's an older lady, so obviously she got to step her personal game up and understand what's going on now and not try to bring in what worked then to what's,
Well, maybe this can help because part of the problem with small businesses is it's just getting noticed. And now they're going to be getting noticed by a lot more people.